Hello, Steve White, Steve White 89. Wow, the Super Bowl had a lot of trailers. And yes, fortunately, some people put together like a compilation on YouTube, so I was able to watch all of them at once and go through the whole lot. And I had to comment on a couple of them. Now, the first one, of course, is Jurassic World, but we've already seen that, so it's okay. We already talked about that. It does look great, but it wasn't like the world premiere or anything. We've already all seen it. The next one was Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. Now, I don't know anything about Doctor Strange, and I didn't watch the first film because I was sort of protesting the whitewashing of the character that Cate Blanchett played, so I didn't watch it in the cinema. I didn't buy it. I was given a copy of the DVD, so I can watch it without having contributed any money to the studio over it, which was my protest. But I still haven't done it, but I might watch it and then see that this film. I'm not sure. Partly because I feel like it's going to just affect my overall understanding of the Marvel Universe if I don't know Doctor Strange. So I haven't seen the first film, and I didn't really understand what was happening in this. It looked good, but the surprising thing, I guess, I don't know why I was surprised that Wanda was in it. And she has a little moment where she points out that they both did the same thing, but he's a hero and she's the bad guy. It doesn't seem fair. There's a lot of talk about Wanda and all the readings of that and so forth, but so that was interesting. But the most interesting part of the preview was what appears to be the voice of Patrick Stewart, and the idea that the X-Men are going to be in this film. There's going to be a connection between the two, which people have been speculating about. And as far as I know, there was no confirmation of it. I haven't been paying that close attention to it, but so far as I know, there was no confirmation of it. So this is the first, and people are excited, but I could be wrong because I don't follow this stuff too closely. Now, the next one was Nope, which is the new Jordan Peele film. Now, I don't really like Jordan Peele's films. They usually start off well, but they always have a twist that kind of undermines the rest of the film. I found them disappointing. I've gotten into some of his films, and then they turned and undermined themselves, and it's all about just having that twist ending and shocking people. And I think he's so focused on that part of his movies that he sort of ruins the rest of the film. So, and from the preview, I have no idea what happens. There's a horse ranch out in the middle of nowhere, and there's something in the sky that's blowing people away and attacking people, and we have no idea what it is. There's something wrong with the town. We don't really see, so it's kind of mysterious, but doesn't really interest me. I'll probably end up seeing it, but yeah. Now we saw an ad for preview for the DC Universe. Basically, they showed Black Adam, the Flash, the Batman, and Aquaman. And they showed, I was really excited to see Dr. Fate because I had a bit of a crush on him he was in a comic that I had when I was a kid that I used to stare at endlessly. And they showed, I think, Hawkman or someone. So we got a couple little reveals there, but I'm kind of boycotting Aquaman because of Amber Heard and all that. So I don't know if I'll be seeing it. So it looked good though. I mean, the Flash looked good, but they just showed a little bit of each. We didn't get a proper trailer for each or anything. It's just a little bit of a reminder that, you know, the DC universe exists too, because everyone's all about Marvel. Then we saw a little bit of Sonic, which looked interesting. I didn't watch the first film. I didn't play the game. I'm not that interested. Uncharted got a little bit of a spot as well with the actors just chatting for a bit, and then just sort of couple little scenes, but we've seen a lot of previews for this. It's not like a world premiere or anything, because that's what you really want from the Super Bowl. You want a world premiere or something and see something that you haven't seen before that like everyone sees at the same time and everyone talks about. That's what you use the Super Bowl for. Another film called Ambulance, which seems a bit like a political thriller. I'm not really sure what that was about. And the last one was Moonlight. Not Moonlight, what's the name of the character? Damn, I've forgotten already. It's cartoon character, comic book character, Moon Knight, that's it. And I don't know anything about him except he wears white and fights people in the dark. So, okay. I know the character was made mentally ill with, I think, what used to be called multiple personality disorder, which is called dissociative identity disorder. And I'm guessing that's part of his character in the film, but I don't know much more about him as a character. And that's it. That's the Marvel and the horror and the just all the trailers. Oh, how did I forget? Lord of the Rings. They showed a 1 minute Lord of the Rings teaser, and it looked good. People are criticising the cast because they're racist. It's that simple. Other people are criticising the filmmakers because they, from what they've said in interviews, they do seem to be straying quite far from the source material, and they seem to think that they can do it better than Tolkien, and they were saying like, well, we think we can write the novel he never did. So that's very arrogant, and it's sounding like it's going to be there's going to be some problems, and fans are not going to be happy. But that's a whole separate discussion from the race issue and the casting issue. So there's a lot of racist people who have problems with the casting, and then there's some real Tolkien, fans who have a problem with the producers and writers straying really far from the original source material. That I can understand, but they're two separate things, separate issues, separate arguments. But I thought it looked good. But what do I know? I've only seen the films once in the cinema, once on DVD, and that's it. I haven't read the books. I didn't even realise there were so many. I didn't realise how much of a universe he built. And they haven't even gotten past adapting all the books yet. So they really don't need to be diverging from the source material yet. Maybe after they've adapted all the books, maybe then they can maybe create their own sort of pocket universe within his universe or something. But I do think it is a little bit dangerous to be straying from what's already established. But at the same time, everyone knows those books. Maybe they want to add something different, do something different, not just adapt the book. So I really don't know. We won't know till it comes out if it's good, and then people will be debating forever or not whether it's as good as it could have been if it's stuck right to adapting just the source material, or whether it has its own merits. So that, like I said, that debate will go on for years, and we'll see what happens in the next few years with it. But I'm going to go. Feel free to share, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think. Thanks, and bye.